Nice, huh? Nice day.
When Ann Borden-King's pediatrician diagnosed her son Baxter with autism, it was a frightening conversation.
She took a very serious tone and said he needs to have very intensive therapy, and when they're young, it has to happen when they're young. There's a small window of time to help your child.
Borden-King says that fear drives parents to try any treatment they can to help their kids. She and her husband took a conventional approach, working with therapists and teachers to improve Baxter's communication and motor skills and helping him learn things like biking at his own pace. But when Borden-King started an online self-advocacy group for people with autism, she was alarmed to learn parents were trying lots of unproven interventions.
It's this Wild West, that someone put it, where there is no law that says that you can't do these things, such as giving, that I know of, such as giving a child chelation.
Chelation therapy is used to remove metals, such as lead or mercury, from the body. A drug is given, often intravenously, that grabs the metals. Then the patient excretes them, often through their urine. It's meant to be used if a person has metal poisoning, after an industrial accident, for example. At one point, some people believed removing heavy metals from the body could treat autism, a theory autism experts now agree has no scientific merit. So when Borden-King learned a medical doctor in Markham, Ontario was offering chelation therapy to children with autism, she filed a complaint with the Ontario College of Physicians and Surgeons. The college says it investigated, but found no evidence that Dr. John Ganache did anything wrong, and made a point of noting Borden-King had never met Ganache nor his patients personally. CBC News has obtained Dr. Ganache's response to the complaint. He confirms he offers chelation therapy to a small number of children with severe autism, but says he gets full consent from their parents, including clear communication that it is not standard practice. I have never harmed a child with my treatments, he says, yet believe that leaving behind damaging toxic metal burdens when I have the means to intervene during a critical window of opportunity is potentially harmful with long-term negative consequences. Ganache did not respond to CBC requests for an interview. Health Canada has not approved chelation drugs for autism, but says it has no jurisdiction over how doctors prescribe them. That falls under the complementary and alternative medicine policies of the provincial colleges of physicians and surgeons. Ontario's policy says doctors' decisions must be informed by evidence and science.
Chelation is a treatment for which we have no evidence of benefit and we have evidence of harm.
This neurologist specializing in autism says parents often ask about alternative treatments for their children. She's fine with many of them if they're used in conjunction with proven autism interventions, but she draws the line at chelation because it disrupts minerals in the blood and is just too dangerous.
We have seen anything from just causing heart arrhythmia, so irregular heart rhythm, to kidney damage, to damage to the heart muscle, all the way to death.
Ann Borden-King isn't giving up her fight. She's appealing the College of Physicians and Surgeons' decision and advocating for clearer regulations governing what autism treatments physicians can and can't recommend.
And so Nicole is with us now. You know, it's interesting, beyond the debate over the efficacy of this, or in fact whether it actually does any harm, I'm presuming this is not a free procedure.
It's not, and like with so many alternative therapies, not covered under benefit plans, not covered under government insurance plans, and families that have children with autism have limited resources often, so they're investing this money, could be hundreds or thousands of dollars, in this therapy that's not proven to work. Doctors worry that they're not then investing money in other therapies that do work, so behavioral therapy, communication therapy, group dynamics, those kinds of things. And the other thing that doctors worry about is the fact that parents are investing their hope into these kinds of unproven therapies. And they say there is every reason to have hope. They've seen amazing success with some of these proven therapies, again, behavioral speech, those kinds of things. There is every reason to be hopeful that children can go on to develop and live full lives.
Okay, Nicole Ireland, thanks very much.
Thank you.